Hello and welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. I hope you're doing well, and today I'm going to explain what scaling fees are and why you need to be aware of them. Okay, so this is actually quite an important part of how ROI and profit estimates are made in Profit Protector Pro. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about in regards to scaling fees, this is what it boils down to. So as you know, on Amazon, your price will change. The sale price that you have will change, particularly if you're using Profit Protector Pro to reprice your products. So therefore, you're going to make sales at different prices, right? So as you make sales for different prices, the fees, taxes, that will change with the sale price. And that's when you'd use inventory management software, for example, like Skewerify, to help you find out, how much you actually made from that sale, because the same item can sell for, several different prices. So all of the various fees and such are going to be slightly different. So therefore, that will also affect the profit and ROI and profit margin, right? So this is a different bit of kit. This is called Skewerify. So this actually gives you a breakdown of the fees and such. So, as that changes, as you sell the item for different prices, these aspects will change, right? And you get the final figures through from Amazon. So Profit Protector Pro will actually consider scaling fees when it gives you an estimate for profit, ROI, and profit margin. So it's basically a little bit of leeway either side depending on what the final fees are. Of course, there's no way for it to know at this point because Amazon will not have released those final figures because you've not made a sale yet. But scaling fees is important to bear in mind. As I say, it boils down to as your sale price changes, so do the fees and taxes. They change with it. So it's a scale. It moves, right? So on the back of that, to ensure that you have the most accurate profit, ROI, and profit margin, always make sure that your buy price is entered in, whether it was retail or wholesale. That's important to toggle as well, because if it's retail, you're entering the price inclusive of VAT. If it's wholesale, you enter in the price exclusive of VAT, and it will then work out the price including VAT for you. Also, make sure that you come on over to your settings, and it's in calculation settings at the very bottom where you need to make sure that any relevant fees are added in here. So VAT status, prep fees, for example, shipping costs per kilo or per pound, that should all be entered in. And of course, if this is different for different marketplaces, then make sure you switch this toggle to individual marketplaces, and then you can add in, say you have a different prep fee for the US, as opposed to what you'd have for the UK, then you can enter that in, and that way it's accurate for that marketplace. So make sure that you've got all of that entered in and saved. So that way Profit Protector Pro has as much info as possible to work with when it is working things out like your estimated profit, ROI, profit margin. These will change as the sale price changes on this listing, right? So your current price, you'll notice that changes. Profit Protector Pro will request different prices to help you win the buy box, to help make you even more profit. So you'll notice that the current price changes, and then the profit and ROI will change with it. Please bear in mind, it may take a little while for the profit and ROI to recalculate as and when the current price changes, because it'll have to pull through the estimated fees from the Amazon calculator to then take that into account. So if it has all of a sudden changed price, it may take a couple of minutes to then update that profit, ROI, profit margin to reflect, a solid estimate for the price that your item is currently at. But bear in mind, it's also taking into account scaling fees as well. So there's a little bit of leeway there, which just allows for that. Okay, so that is what scaling fees is. It's nothing super complicated, but it's important to know nonetheless. And of course, as you saw earlier in the video, this is Skewerify. So this is inventory management profit analytics software. So this keeps a track of, how much money you're actually making as you make sales. Instead of having spreadsheets here, there, and everywhere filling in all of this information manually, it'll keep a track of all this stuff for you. As Amazon work out the final figures and such, once you make a sale, that will send it through. So then you have the final fees, profit, ROI, and so forth. It can also keep track of your inventory. So as you buy more to send it to Amazon, you can track that journey. Anything that gets lost or goes missing, you can track that in here. Any expenses, Skewify will keep a track of all of it. So that is Skewify. It's a separate bit of kit to Profit Protector Pro. It's currently, at the time of recording this, only available in the UK, but it's coming to the US very, very soon. It does also have an integration with Profit Protector Pro, so you can actually get the basic repricing set up in here. So you can actually set up things for repricing in here and turn them on without having to go anywhere else. But that's just the perk to having Skewify and Profit Protector Pro together. But yeah, hopefully you found this video enlightening. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.